I have escaped the 30K view jail on new channels dozens of times, and I have figured out exactly what causes it and how to escape it. I'm gonna help you fix this problem, but make sure to like and subscribe because this is gonna be the best video you watch on the topic. I'm going to share the actual reasons for the jail, why your shorts cannot surpass 30,000 views, and the best way to solve it. So firstly, I wanna say that there is quite a decent chance that you deserve to be in the 30K view jail, and you are honestly lucky to be in it. Think about it. There is more content on the platform than there are viewers to watch it. There are millions of shorts posted every day. So if you have found yourself actually getting pushed out to thousands of people, you are damn lucky. Am I wrong? YouTube is literally giving you a chance. The 30K view jail is YouTube pushing out your content to a relatively large group of test viewers. And if your content gets good enough retention, then YouTube may just push you to hundreds of thousands of viewers or millions, right? But what if it's not just retention? You see, retention matters, sure, but there are creators who get great stay to watch rates and high average view durations who are stuck with under 30,000 views for months. There is something more important that no one else is talking about, and I'll get to that soon. But firstly, yeah, retention matters obviously. YouTube wants viewers to stay on their platform for as long as possible. If you really help them do that, then you're gonna be rewarded with views. So two main things: the percentage of viewers staying to watch versus swiping away, and your average view duration. You ideally want your stay to watch rate to surpass 80% of people staying to watch, ideally much higher. My most viral shorts have rates of over 90% of people staying to watch. You improve this metric by having better topics and better hooks, and then also good thumbnails as well, which do actually influence this metric. My most viral shorts have definitely gone viral because they show up on the YouTube homepage with a thumbnail that forces viewers to click. Views from browse features actually influence your stay to watch rate. The second analytic that matters for retention is your average view duration, which should be higher than the length of your short if your short is under 30 seconds long. And if your short is over that, over 40 seconds, then aim for your AVD to be above 35 seconds. The higher the better. So for example, this 8.9 million view short of mine had a 14-second average view duration, which was 129% of the total length of 11 seconds. And this 90 million view short of mine, which earned over $8,000, had an AVD of 40 seconds, which was only 68% of the 60-second short length. So AVD in seconds is much more important than AVD in percentage. Don't think you always need to surpass 100% retention. 90 million views from only 68%. It's about average view duration in seconds. Percentage comes down to the actual short length. And I would personally try to get that AVD as high as possible, even if it means making longer shorts. But here's the thing, even if you get super good retention, it doesn't always necessarily lead to breaking out of the 30,000 view jail and going viral. You might even know this from experience, right? I'm sure many of you watching have gotten better metrics than the ones I just showed you, yet you still don't go viral. Those numbers I gave you are just trends from my own viral shorts. They're not some universal viral guarantee. The analytics that your shorts receive are super important, but from my experience, there is something even more important, and it is your market positioning. In other words, your niche and the audience you are targeting. You see, the most popular niches have so many big competitors. Chances are you are in a very crowded, competitive niche, and crowded niches have a higher standard. Think of it this way. Every niche has its own invisible bar for what counts as good retention, and that bar is set by how much competition already exists there. So if there's thousands of shorts being posted a day in this niche, the standard and bar to go viral is much higher. Like, you think you can make the same average ranking shorts with the same default topics as thousands of others, and YouTube is gonna choose you to go viral on your first few shorts. It's not that easy. There are thousands of others making the same exact content, and only a tiny minority of them are actually going viral. The shorts you see getting millions of views are a top fraction of a percent of uploads. Most of the people trying to make this very broad general type of content are not going viral. Most are not getting the results of the top players. So what does this mean? Big competitive niches can still work, but they require you to make the best content possible goal to break through the competition with lots of consistent posting, to build trust with the platform and build an audience, and then honestly, some luck is involved. And don't get me wrong, you can still break out of the 30K view jail in your first few shorts in a saturated niche. But just understand that is not the norm and it should not be the expectation. Expect that you can have lots of success in a saturated niche, but most of the time it's going to take perseverance and continued daily posting and improvement over an extended period of time until eventually you break through. That's just how it is. I have started channels in these super broad niches, like broad general commentary, for example, and a lot of the time I'm posting for a few months before I finally go viral and get monetized. But then once I'm monetized, I'm now in the algorithm and consistently going viral, making thousands of dollars. So there's eventually a reward, but oftentimes it comes rather slow. But what if there was a faster way? A faster way to escape the 30K view jail within your first few shorts. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have broken through the 30K view jail on dozens of channels, and quite a few of those channels were in their first few shorts. The solution is this. The solution is simply to choose a niche with high demand and low supply. Content that viewers really want to watch, but there aren't a whole lot of creators making that content just yet. Whenever I enter an unsaturated niche, I tend to go viral pretty quickly. Why is that? Why does this happen? Remember the invisible bar I mentioned? In saturated niches, the bar is a lot higher, and there are so many shorts channels competing to hit that bar. The top channels have the advantage of already having mastered the skills. They're hitting higher state to watch rates and AVDs than what new creators can realistically match. And they have built algorithm and audience trust through so much time spent posting. To catch up, you really need to do a lot of work. So listen, the top players in a competitive niche deserve to go viral. They have put in so much work and have mastered it. They have the advantage. If you're brand new entering the niche, why would you deserve to go viral? In a saturated niche, the bar is very high, but on the other hand, in an unsaturated niche, the bar is lower and very few shorts are competing to surpass that bar. Oftentimes, perfect metrics are not needed in this situation. And to get the bare minimum retention and surpass that bar is way easier. You have the opportunity to become a top player in that niche fast before it gets saturated. If you want your shorts to surpass 30,000 views and go viral fast, then your best bet is creating content in an untapped niche. And trust me, I'm right about this. I've tested this across so many experiments with my own channels, and I've researched thousands of channels on the platform. And real quick, I'll show you an example of this. This new channel right here broke through the 30,000 view jail on their fifth short, getting 1.4 million views. And they have gone viral many times since, 7.9 million views, 6.6 million views, right? They have just under 25 million views from only 46 shorts posted, and they're not even at 10,000 subscribers yet. Now, why? Why is this? Because their content targets women. They are making commentary content, but focused on clips that women want to watch, like beauty. Most faceless shorts content is targeted for a very general audience. This channel exclusively makes faceless shorts for a female audience. Surprisingly, believe it or not a crazy amount of channels like that exist. And it's a very obvious, clear demand, right? So the move is to take stuff that is proven to work, but take it to an underserved, hungry audience. And you don't even need to be crazily original. You can find brand new channels that are blowing up on their first few shorts and take inspiration from them. Enter that same niche. And this video of mine right here shows you exactly how to find these niches. So watch that after this one. But you see, the YouTube Shorts advice that worked 2 years ago doesn't work perfectly nowadays. Competition and the algorithm are advancing now, which means things have to be done a little bit differently. The game is constantly evolving. And if you want to stay on top of what is currently working on shorts, I highly encourage you to join my school community linked down below. It's growing fast and I'm putting my all into it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.